Hi there, my name is Laura and I am coming to you from Finland. I'm here to show you my mystery musical shawl, and I have done clue 2 and clue 3 since I've last filmed. I didn't have time to film last week. We had a couple of birthday parties and then I had a few days of migraine, so I couldn't do it. But I thought that I'll just tell you everything right now. Today is Thursday, so the 4th clue is coming today. So I thought that I will have time to film before that. So let's get started. First I almost showed you the clue 3, but no. I'll show you the clue 2 is here. Let me just flip this, and so this is clue 1 and this is clue 2, and my yarn is Westwool Hex and the colors are just different shades of gray, and then I added a mohair from my stash. It looks like this on the cake. This is a mohair from Finnish dyer Freya yarns, and I decided to use that like on some bits of every clue, so there's a bit of it everywhere, like a little splash of color. And then I used this, oh no, this other mohair. This just got stuck in my bag, but this is glow hair from Westwool. So this came with the kit that I ordered from Stephen and Penelope, and I held this with my color C, which is the lightest, so in this eyelet rose, and there was nothing really that special about this clue. I enjoyed the knitting. It was fairly simple. At some rows I didn't have the right amount of stitches, but then I just added or decreased, so I had the right amount. Actually, I'm not sure if I do have the right amount of stitches right now at the end of clue 3, but I'll have to count before I start. Anyways, this is clue 2, and then because I had this idea that I will tell you different things every week, so I will tell those. I have a plan for another older MusiKAL shawl, and then I have the musical of the week. So last week, while I was knitting this clue 2, I watched The Cats from 2019. So that is a movie that was, some people have said that it was the worst movie of the decade. So it had some great actors, but the overall production wasn't so good. I thought that I haven't seen Cats before on stage or the older movie, so I just wanted to just check it out, that what is the story about. And I think that I would have enjoyed it more if I saw it on stage, so with live cast and such. It wasn't so bad as I thought it would be, but it didn't quite, I didn't feel anything when I watched it. I was just kind of bored, but I'm glad that I had my knitting, so I was entertained anyways. Yeah, I think that, well, Cats is a classic, so it's good to have seen some version of it. And there was one or two songs that I had heard before. But yeah, now I have seen it and I don't have to watch it again. And the past MusiKAL shawl that I have been dreaming to make, and I have the yarn for, is, let me check it out from my notes, Starflake from 2019 also. So the cats were made in 2019 and this Starflake came out in 2019, and these are the yarns I have for it. I'll put a picture up somewhere here so you can see what it looks like. But these are from a Finnish dyer called Saga Wool, and this is just some neon tweed yarn. So this is black with these neon neps and this like yellowish green, I think. In some light it looks like yellow and some light it looks like green. So something like that, and there are these same neon neps, but of course the like green and yellow neps don't show here as well, or as much as in this one. So I think this will be a fun shawl. Yes, and now I will show you my clue 3. When I saw the Steven's video and the spoilers from it, I was like, I don't really like that. But when I was knitting this, I somehow started to like it more. I think it's my colors, because it is like this gradient and not so busy as in Steven's shawl. And I added this colorful mohair in this middle section of this color, color C, so the lightest one, so you can see some color here. And I actually really liked knitting this, maybe the first few, or this I was like, I don't know, but when I knit more of these strips, then it just came so easy, and just there was nothing to it. It was fun. I like knitting this. It's so kind of, it's such a simple way to make this motif. It looks more intricate than it is, I think. But yeah, this was the section 3 of the clue 3, and this section I finished last night. This section 4, and my main color of this section was C, and I held it with the light mohair. And then I had my color A and my color B, and then the third contrast color of this section, I held the colorful mohair doubled. So I think it is quite a fun way to bring some color to this gray shawl. So yeah, and it was really late, too late for me, but I even wove in the ends. I did the weave and Steven, so I wove a bit of every end when I knit, but then I left a bit of tail, so I can just make sure that they won't come loose. So I wove in a few stitches with every yarn. So it's not pretty, but I think it's okay. I can live with this. But overall, I have enjoyed every clue and I have loved knitting this shawl, even though I was a bit skeptical about this part and this. But I think when I wear it, it will be just fine, because you never wear it like this, that you see the not so pretty part. But when you wrap it around, it's a bit hard now because the needle cord is so short. But anyways, you can't really see the middle part so much. So I think it will be a fun shawl to wear. And I just love these colors. These are, I feel like this is my soul. There's a lot of darkness, but there are also lights and something in the middle, and then also these specks of color. Yeah. So I think this will be an amazing shawl, and I'm really glad that I splurged and ordered the kit, because I wouldn't have had these colors, maybe this black and dark gray, but not these lighter grays. I wouldn't have had on my stash. So yeah, while I was knitting this, yesterday I watched the musical of the week, and it was The Wicked. So it was the new movie that came out last year, I think, or was it this last spring? Maybe it is quite a new movie. So I watched that, and I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, because at first because I'm not really like this extravaganza, super duper happy, or I like moody stuff. So the start of the movie was a bit, I was like, I don't know, but I'll watch it while I knit. But it was actually quite moving, and yeah, I enjoyed it more than I thought. I started to read the book The Wicked maybe like 15 years ago, but I didn't finish it. I had borrowed it from a friend, and I just didn't read that much at the time, so I didn't know the story. And yeah, it was, I'm gonna watch the second part when it comes out. Maybe, was it next year maybe? Or sometimes there will be a second part. And it was fun because yesterday I also watched Glee, and there was some references to that Wicked musical. So they were singing a couple of songs from that, or one. But anyway, they talked about it, and I knew what they were talking about, so it was fun. Yeah. So I am now waiting for the clue 4 for this, and then we will know what it will look like, and I hope that I will knit the clue 4 in the next week. But I am going to start a test knit, so I'll have to prioritize that once I get it started. I don't have all the yarn for it yet. But anyways, I'm gonna knit this shawl as fast as I am able or can right now. And then there is another old MusiKAL shawl that I am planning to make, and it is a Sleep Stravaganza from 2020, and the yarn I have it for is, this is the main color, so this is black, and this yarn is Malabrigo sock in the colorway black. Yeah, and the contrast colors I have are these, not very typical for me, but I think it will look amazing with that black. This is a like this turquoise, I don't know how to say it, turquoise. Anyway, this is a Finnish dyer, Handu, and this is a merino single. And then I have this Freya yarn, pink Magdalena merino sock. And then the third color I have for this is this Lucky Omen yarns. This is also a Finnish dyer, and the colorway is Zip Storm, and this is merino sock. So I think there is a theme, as you can see, pinks and those blue, turquoise blue and black, that will be amazing around those colors. So these will be the slip extravaganza. I'll insert a picture of the shawl here. Yeah, then we will have another episode of this mystery MusiKAL shawl when I finish it, and I will see you then. Happy knitting. Bye bye.